Okay, now Mr. Hasnain, start your presentation.
Start in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent. Respected teacher and my dear classmates, Assalamu alaikum. Today my topic is about visa. As we know
A
that,
bit loud.
in this time and in this era, everyone wants to leave this country, mean to immigrate to the other countries, and especially everyone's like to move to Europe. So today my topic is about, especially about European countries, mean about Schengen countries, maybe knows about Schengen countries. So today we will explain that how many types of visas are there. There are many types of visas, but there are main 4 types of visas. So I will explain each and every one. And if you have any kind of question in your mind, you can ask me about that. Your question will be answered. So the first one is called visit visa. Now, as you know, the first thing you must need to know what is visa. It is a kind of documentation, mean verified documentation from the government, which allows you to the country, which allows you to move to the other country. Like for example, you want to go to Europe, you want to go to England, you want to go to Germany, you want to go to France. There are many countries like Romania, Bulgaria, Poland, Italy, Norway, Denmark. So it's need a kind of documentation which called visa. And if you have that, so you can enter to that country legally. So the first thing which everyone wants to think is called visit visa. Now the visit is a short process in which you move to the other country and enjoy your time is just visiting to the different kind of places. Now there are many duration. For example, if you talk about UAE, so it's have 3 months visit duration. If you talk about Saudi Arabia, so it have minimum 1 year visit duration. If we talk about European countries, so it have 7 days, 1 month, and 3 months. So you can apply for these 3 kind of visas, which are called visit visa. Now the first thing really comes in my mind, mostly we saw videos on TikTok, may you also watch. The agent said that, come, I will give you a visit visa on just 2 lakhs. May you hear that? Yeah. He will tell you just come, you don't need any bank statement to get a visit visa. So that is the wrong information, and I want to correct it. The things which I'm going to explain here will be totally proved from the Google, Chrome browser, etc. From where you want to verify, you can. The first thing, whenever you want to go for a visit visa, keep that in mind, which is called bank statement. I mean, the bank statement is a kind of information which tells that how much money do you have in your bank account. No, we really think that we will take money from someone, we will put in our account, but it doesn't work, because they need those kind of persons which have salary, which are already on the job in Pakistan, and the money is coming like 1 lakh, 2 lakhs is coming to his account and go in and out. I mean, the process is going on. They will check your record of your bank statement. So just keep that in mind. If whenever you want to go for a visit, the first thing is called bank statement, and if you don't have that, do not think for visit. Yes, everything is possible in Pakistan. You can buy by money as well, but it doesn't work.
Okay, who has a question? Mr.
There is no need for.
Stand up and ask the question. By standing. Mr. Hamza has a question. Yes.
I think for a Schengen country there is no need for a bank statement. You are going to just visit visa.
He said that there are some countries that don't require bank
Okay.
statement.
The answer which I'm giving you, just go and search in a Chrome browser. You will get an answer. Just throw away that thing from your mind. UAE is the easiest country which give you visit in just 24 hours. Mean in 24 hours you get visit visa from UAE. It's also need bank statement. So how do you think that the Schengen countries will allow you? What do you think about that? It's impossible. Now, if the bank statement were not required, no, everyone.
If the bank statement is not required.
If the bank statement is not required, so at this time our whole country will be staying in European countries.
Bank statement somebody wants to move to Europe for a study. So there is a limit like 12,000.
As how I told you, just go search in a Chrome that does we need bank statement for a visit visa in European countries. The answer will say yes.
But I said for a Schengen country like Saudi Arabia.
Schengen, what do you think? It's called Arabic countries. Schengen countries are the European countries.
Yeah.
35 countries are there.
there
The countries which we're talking about is called Arabic countries. And listen, Arabic countries also need bank statement. I work as an agent. I know that. Yes,
I know that.
no,
Not
I
I know.
saw something.
we took dirham from, or we take dirham from someone. We give him a bit money. We put in our bank account. So we just show him in our report and they leaves us. But it's not because Arabic countries have nothing.
Yeah, Asian country need the bank statement, but if we talk about the Arabic country like Saudi Arabia.
So no one wants to visit to Arabic countries because nothing is there in Arabic countries.
My friend, I think 6 months ago, he visited Dubai.
He visited Dubai.
He visited Dubai. So just he one lakh and 50,000. He like visa or ticket he booked, and there is a little bit money being there. So he moved to there. So no bank statement here.
So I told you that they will took 10,000 from you, 5,000 from you extra, and they will give you some dirhams, which they will take back when you move to UAE on airport. They will take back from you.
We'll take back.
Yes. So many knows about any question about visit visa. The first thing keep in mind is called bank statement. The second thing is about your documentation, in which you will need your passport, and it will also need some home documentation, which loves you. Like the most documentation we need FRC, mean force registration certificate, mean if you have any criminal record, so they will not allow you. It's need a FRC, means that you have no criminal record on your history. And they also need, if you are moving and if you need any kind of educational documents.
FRC, abbreviation of FRC.
What does FRC stand? He said.
FRC mean, I think, police clearance certificate
No.
or force clearance certificate. Yes.
Registration certificate.
Yes.
We got it from.
Yes, IFRC is there. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Yes.
There is clearance certificate, another one from the government. FRC mean family residence certificate. One is MRC, marriage residence certificate. Mean they look at your family there. Do you have any family in Pakistan or not? So these are a few documents, but the main is
Mr. Faizan.
the same. The same. You need bank statement. Now the second one is sponsor visa.
I have one question.
Yes.
Madam, Mr. Fawan has a question.
How much I will pay for Turkey visa?
Yeah, how much is required to go to that
Turkey visit visa.
Visit visa.
As you know, we really keep that wrongly. There is no charges whenever you are moving some country by visit. If you have your really bank statement, so the expense which will comes on you, it will only be your ticket expenses, mean on how much you got the ticket, and the second one will be embassy fees. You will pay only do these two things, which will only cost, I think so, around about 2 lakhs or something. If yes.
Mr. He has a question.
What is this?
Speak a little bit
Embassy is a kind of
louder.
office, which mean the foreign office. For example, if you talk about Turkey, so they will have an office in Pakistan, which verify your documentation, which took an interview from yours, and which verify you that are you eligible for that country or not. That is called an embassy, which examine you, which take exam from you, which verify you that are you able to move to our country. When they accept you, you can enter. When they reject you, you can't enter. Right?
I have one more question.
Yes, here's another question.
One is my friend. You said he will pay 2 lakh per visit visa of Turkey. One is my friend. He pays 2 lakh now. He paid 2 lakh now, and after the visit visa of Turkey, he will pay 6 more lakh. Why?
6 more like why?
Okay. As how I told you, if you yes, that's a good question. If you really research on these things, so whatever I said, that will be the exact. The agent took more money from you because they do the whole process for you. Plus, he will not show any kind of bank statement. Am I right?
Yes.
That's true. So they will make fake bank statement for him. They will make fake documentation from him, and for that thing, they pay extra from you. But that's too much. 8 lakhs. On 8 lakhs, you can even get a work visa. As how we talked, I think few days before, we talked with one of an agent, and the salary was 1,60,000, I think so. So
Yes, ask it.
Are embassy the platform or sentence like police or other things?
You said what is embassy?
Police.
I told him embassy.
Foreign office. Yes.
No, it's only, it's not an abbreviation, it's name of something, right? There is no abbreviation. It's called foreign office, and in simply words we can say embassy.
Yes.
The second one is sponsor visa. No, the visit and sponsor visa is related with each other. If someone is legally going to sponsor you, what is sponsor?
Yes.
Sponsor is a kind of letter in which a person who is living in the foreign countries, for example, foreign countries, he's living in UK, he's living in France, he's living, but yes, he must be your family member. He must need to be your cousin, he must need to be your brother, he must need to be your father, he must need to be your brother, etc., etc. But he will need to be your family member. Then he can sponsor you. Now, what is a sponsorship? Sponsorship is a kind of letter in which they sign with the government, and a letter they write that I am inviting this person to this country. I will support him financially. You know, financially mean the expense.
money.
Yes, mean the money which he will invest here, I will give him. The second thing, and even his living expenses, his way expenses, etc., etc. And even he also signed in that letter that if he got any criminal record, if he done any bad thing here in this country, I will be the responsible for that. In letter they sign those things, and then they issue that letter. Let's move to the government. They verified it. Then it's moved to embassy. So in embassy they took an interview from you, and then you got a visa of sponsorship, and then you move to the European countries. Yes.
Yes.
Somebody live in Europe, like as a student, and then he got the PR. So what's he more need to sponsor other cousin? Like in Pakistan, and he wants to sponsor visa for him, like a sponsor later. So what's he need? Like number one is PR. And
Yes.
more things.
Yes, the PR nationality of their country. So when you get a nationality, before nationality, it's impossible to sponsor someone. When you get the passport, the nationality, the ID card of their country, then it's possible. So the same thing.
PR,
No, PR is not enough. After PR, he will receive the passport, the full nationality, the ID card of their country. Then it will be possible. But yes, mean your relatives is not possible. Even your cousin is also a bit difficult. 50-50 chances there. But if you want to sponsor your brother, sister, father, mother, something, so it will be much easier as compared to cousins.
What is another question?
My elder brother is in Arabic country,
He's in Arabic country.
Saudi Arabia. Can he send me sponsor visa?
No, I think
Sponsor me.
there is I think no sponsorship in UAE or Arabic countries. It's yes, because it's easy to move there, so that's why no one like anyone. It's not going to work, the sponsorship.
Yes.
The third one is called work visa, and in this 4 tips.
There are two kind of visa. One is called academic. One is called work visa.
So one is called study visa.
Yeah,
That's right.
study visa, that's fine, yeah.
So in this 4 sessions, in this 4 types, the favorite one which I like is called work visa, because it's much easier as compared to visit, sponsor, and study. As now how? It's the question is coming here. How it's possible? So if you are really thinking for,
really costly work visa.
Yeah, it is.
so now I'm going to tell you that. You know, it's need a kind of ethics. It's need a kind of mindset. Like for example, someone tells you that I will give you the visa of UK, Germany, Italy, France. So it's a high quality countries. It's the richest countries of Europe. It will definitely cost 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs. The first thing is the government do not allow someone to issue the visa from those countries. They sponsor someone or they do something like illegally, which doesn't work properly. But there are some weak countries in Schengen, like in Pakistan, the visas are coming. The first one is called Romania. The second one is called Syria, and the third one is called, I think, Hungary is also started now.
Cambodia. No, that's what he announced.
Cambodia is in Asia. I think it's with the border of Thailand, and with the second border is with Vietnam. You know about that, those countries. Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Japan, South Korea, China, Indonesia, Malaysia. It's connect with Asia, those countries. So Romania is now is an easy choice. You can go to Romania on just 20 lakhs. Now remember those things. How the work permit works, which process will be done for the work permit. The first thing, like for example, I have my company in Europe, and I want to sponsor someone from Pakistan, the workers. So first I write a letter for the government. I issue that in a newspaper, and I told to the government that I need this person for this work, and I do not found, I can't found these workers here in Romania, so that's why I want to bring these workers from the other country. Just remember these things. First they write in a newspaper, even they write a letter for the government. Now when the government accept that, so then they issue the visas to the Pakistan or in other countries. So when they will took an interview from you, when you pass an interview, yes, when you pass an interview for the specific job, then they will took some security from you, like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, yes, and they will told you that you will, they will tell you in coming few time you will get your work permit. In Arabic countries this process is not there. In Arabic countries in 2 months we got a visa, but in Romania it's not possible, 6 months minimum. So the first thing, they will take money from you, they will take money from you, they will apply, first they will do verification in Pakistan, then they will send these documents to Romania, the European countries, and normal work permit will issue from 30 to 45 days. When the work permit issue from there, so it will send to Pakistan, they will send it to Pakistan, then in Pakistan you will apply, you will submit the piece to embassy, you will apply for the interview at embassy. Yes, on a work visa you also have an interview at embassy. So you will apply for the work visa. No, there is 90% chance that you will be accepted for a work visa, but there is just 10%, 20% chances that you will be accepted for visit visa, you will be accepted for sponsor visa, and you will be accepted for study visa.
How many total visas there? Can you explain me only the name loudly?
What's
Can you read what you have written on whiteboard?
mean?
There are
Visit visa, sponsor visa, work visa, and study visa. As how I told you, 90% chance is there that once you get work permit, there is 90% chance that you will get a visa. Mean you will be accepted from embassy, then you will have an interview. So it's depending on the traffic on embassy. Maybe the country do not have any traffic on that, so you can get interview in 7 days. But normally in Romania, you can get an interview in 30 months. In 30 days and about 2 months. So when you give an interview, they will issue you a visa in 7 days or 20 days. That will be the whole process of work permit. May you understand that?
Work visa, parents are necessary or not?
No, I don't think so, because I by myself I gave an interview for Romania. I went with my cousin for just a practical example. I gave an interview. They were speaking English like that because English is not their own language. They were speaking English that, what is your name? They are not speaking proper English. They speak English like as how the black people. What's your name? Where are you from? They speak like that. They do not speak proper English. So it's only need your introduction. If they ask you any kind of something extra question, so you must need to be ready for that. And the last visa is study visa. The time is too short. I want to be quick. Study visa is also like 50-50 chances. No, mostly we think that I send my documents. No, what we need for study visa, the first thing is you must need to have 60%, 70%, 80%, 90% marks in your FSC. If you're applying for the BS, if you're applying for the master, you must need to have 3-point plus bands. 3.1 GPA. I don't know exactly about that. But when you send your document to the university, their agents are also there, but you can also do it by yourself. You can send to the documents to different kind of universities. The websites are there. So when they give you admission at that university, you will pay fees for 1 year in advance to that university. You will be studying in Pakistan. And when you submit the fee, they will issue the student offer letter, which is the letter in which they write that this student admit with us in this university. So you will take that letter, you will take your documentation, you will take your bank statement. Yes, in a work visa, there is no bank statement. Keep that in mind. In a work visa, there is no bank statement. It's easy pre-work. In a student visa, you also need bank statement. So keep that in mind. You will took the documents to an embassy. They will take an interview from you. If you pass that interview, there is very rare chances that you pass that interview.
Visa is expensive than study visa. That's why the people.
How do you think that? I said Romania cost 18 lakhs in a recently research. So, and Romania is in Schengen countries. Schengen countries are 35. they signed a letter, they signed a law with themselves that if a person enter to the single country in these 35 countries, he can move in these 35 countries without any visa. For example, if you have the visa of Romania, you can go to Germany, you can go to France, you can go to Italy, you can go to Poland, Ukraine, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland, Finland. So you can move to those countries. It's not difficult. Yes, and there is a bullet train which will cross the country just 2 to 3 hours. You will cross the countries.
Which
So
currency they are using?
pound. In Europe they use pound.
There is easy to find a job or not in Romania.
Now,
And how much they pay like, per hour?
as you
or
know,
monthly?
if you want to go to Romania and they're paying 2 lakhs for a month, it's enough, I think. So